Dreaming big and dreaming without borders is a really important part of you being able to achieve those goals or those targets that you might already have today. Now, often when we think about dreaming big, we have that, that voice that jumps in straight away and says, well, yeah, but I could never achieve that. That wouldn't be realistic. So why would I ever want to achieve it? What we are doing in this moment of dreaming big and dreaming without borders is that we're bringing those achievable goals and targets and steps into reality. Now, what I mean by this is, let's say for an example that you might be wanting to do a Facebook Live, right? You're like, I really need to be able to do a Facebook Live for my group, but you're so hesitant. And what happens in that moment is that when you set that as your target, it actually says to your subconscious, that is the peak of where I could possibly get. So rather than turning the live into an achievable thing that you can do now, do it now, you can literally do it right now. But instead of making it achievable, you make it into this really big deal. And it's like your subconscious believes that we're going to have to go through all of these changes in order to be able to actually achieve that target. Now, if I was to flip that with you, right, and I'm saying to you, dream big. So perhaps that dream big, rather than doing a Facebook Live, it turns into speaking live at an event where there's 50,000 participants or maybe 5,000 participants. You get to choose, it's your own adventure. What happens in that moment is that when we start reaching towards that target, all of a sudden, doing a Facebook Live in your group becomes so easy and so achievable. So in the process of dreaming big, what we do is that we're telling our subconscious that those targets and those goals that are really much closer than we think are all of a sudden very achievable. As those bigger dreams, so our subconscious is going, well, those big dreams, that's at the peak of what I want to do. Therefore, all these other little steps are much more easy for me to achieve. So my suggestion is that to get out that pen and paper and start dreaming big, start dreaming beyond what you thought was possible, then all of a sudden, all those steps that are absolutely achievable will start happening much more quickly.